Hello, y'all. This is Divine Celiane. How are you doing? I am here to give you actually a charm reading. For those of you that's coming back, welcome back. It is great to see you. I wanted to do a charm reading because for my last read, I actually pulled charms, and it was so positive. I wanted to do it, and I wanted to go over a little bit what we were looking at. So, yeah, let's do that. So I wanted to, I don't even know where to begin. I don't. I don't even know where to begin, y'all. So for love, you have I love you with a infinity. You have love and beloved. I love you to the moon and back. I love this. You have the couple on the bicycle. You have two dolphins. You have the bunny with the heart. You have one of the most beautiful signs you can have, which is the heart with the infinity symbol, which we actually use for poly. But I want to explain those. So what I got from these was be authentically you. I also got in the made with love and a female. Love is coming to you. And this person loves you. This person loves you. With the dolphins joining the heart and the heart with the infinity, one mind, one heart is what I heard came to my mind. And you're going to do things together. Okay? You're not going to be afraid to let the counterpart lead you. Beautiful love energy. But the section that was the most beautiful to me was about your own inner strength. So you got peace, brave, strong, compassionate, talking about you. Never, never give up. She believed she could, so she did. Okay? And you could take that as it resonates. You have dream, namaste, brave, strong is beautiful, blessed. And then you have another part of this. So let me stop there. I gave a read earlier. And I didn't go into this part of the read. Namaste is the one that got me because it was the God in me honors and loves the God in you. And strong is beautiful and brave and dream. And there was something I thought of. You know, I looked at something on YouTube today. It had nothing to do with readings. And it was a heavyset girl. I forgot what past cast it was. And she said she was an 8. I think it was at weekend, something. I can't remember. Anyway, and the guy was getting on her because to him, she wasn't an 8 into society. But what he said was, well, to society, you're not. And I got hot. Because immediately I thought, who the fuck cares what society dictates? And why the fuck should we care about it? See, let me explain why that upset me. You have people out there who are proponents of them and the system and make you want to work, like they make you think you have to go along with the system. And that's what this whole third party thing has been about, is you don't follow the system. There's a problem. Red flag, red flag. They don't, they're not following down like everyone else. They're not weak like everyone else. Their will is too strong. What are we going to do? How are we going to change it? They're holding on to their energy. We can't get it. So, who says we want to follow status quo? Who said? A lot of us do not. See, it's funny. We've been so inundated with everyone else wants you to, that I had said in my last reading, you get tired and you open that can of fuck it because you get so confused as to how you should be, how you should look, what you should do, what you should say, that you end up opening up that can of fuck it. And you're like, I'm going to do and be me because that's going to make me happy. And whoever doesn't like it can go fuck themselves. And that's how a lot of us are. That's not how they want us to be. So what they do is they use the verbiage, oh, you don't want that, you want this instead. You don't know how to handle that kind of power. Let me help you. You don't know what the hell we can do. And it's not for you to know what we can do. None of your fucking business. None of your business how strong we are. None of your business we don't want to go along to get along. Because you can't control us when we do that. None of your business how strong our will is. We're not messing with you, so leave us the hell alone. It's really that simple. So what do? We go and walk away, right? We try to be like Namaste with everybody. But some people are too damn stupid to sit up and say, you know what? I need to leave that person alone. I need to leave their energy alone. Don't you understand? Our will is, for those of us whose will is really, really strong, you come in and you try to do shit, we're going to Sparta kick your ass out. You don't think we have things protecting us to keep our will there? Especially those of us who know why we're here, for what reason? And so that leads me to the Brontosaurus. I think it's called Patasaurus now. The biggest one. And the biggest dinosaur. And what I loved about this was my favorite one when I was little. Peace. It was a peace-loving herbivore, right? But the biggest one. You don't mess with it. The only one that would was a T-Rex. Because a T-Rex was a bully and would mess with everybody, right? But then look at its limbs compared to a T-Rex's limbs. T-Rex had the smallest fucking arms, but the biggest fucking mouth. Couldn't reach worth shit, so the mouthpiece had to be big. Where the Brontosaurus or the Patasaurus was calm, kept to themselves, very peaceful, very loving in nature, didn't attack anyone, but would be targeted by the T-Rex because that's how they were, right? Just like today. Rhino came out earlier, strength, and you have brave here, and you have blessed here. Camel, I love the camel because if you think about a camel is in those parts of the world that are high heat, desert, rough terrain, right? But they carry water. They carry a life-giving source that can be used and stored. And that is what you do. And what I also equally loved, you had a bull. We can be stubborn and bullheaded. And sometimes we need to. And sometimes we need to flow. But you had a lucky horseshoe and a 4-leaf clover. Baby, luck is on your side. So you have to be brave if you want to claim that luck. If you don't want them to take it and you don't give it away, you don't give that away. And that's what they're trying to siphon from you. You're the star. You're the star. They're trying to siphon that from you. They knew this about you when you were a child. They knew based on your birth chart, and that's how they attack you. They go on your birth chart to find out. So they knew. But there was a time limit on what they were doing. And see, spirit lets things happen because they have to happen. But the time is up. The gig is up. And now that's a no. You did what you did. You sold your soul for it. Your time is up. Your soul's not mine. You did. So you have, I love this. I love this ship wheel because you're steering the course of your life that they were trying to steer. No, you steer it. If you don't take command of it, oh, they will. You have the star, or pentagram. You have the key. And I like this key because this key reminds me of a key you used to find in a Catholic church to the confessional or something like that, right? Opening up, right? Letting it go, surrendering in it. You have a Pegasus and a unicorn. Now this reminds me of dream, okay? This reminds me of dream. These are both mythical creatures that are very, very powerful, very steadfast, have their own mind, but very helpful to people, loving, honorable, the qualities, right? You're a magical person. And for you to get two of these, two winged horses, two of these magical creatures, you are a magical being and you're a holy being. Angel wing, right? We both have good and bad. We need both. You're a holy person and you're a magical person. Whether or not you know it, you are. And that's why they were trying to steal your energy to use it. See, they try to make you believe you're less, but your power and magic doesn't go away. It just sits there until you actualize it and recognize it. So you're like, well, okay, so then what happens? Well, people try to get in your energy field and siphon it out. And for some of us, since we've been children, they've been doing that and capitalizing on that. You have some stars in the entertainment industry that do that same shit, but I ain't gonna mention no names. I know who they are, but I ain't gonna mention no names. I ain't gonna mention the names of people that I know that did it to me. I'm gonna leave that alone. Because guess what? They got to pay the shit back. So I ain't worried about it. And my protectors will make sure they do. Just like yours will. So you have a lot of nature here. You have a leaf. You have at least, 4 butterflies? A flower, a lizard. You have the dragonfly. Ooh, the dragonfly is a very powerful symbol. You have the turtle telling you to take your time. You have a lot of sea creatures here. So you need to get out to water. You have more water and earth here than you do. But you have a lot of air too. Patience. Okay? Your dolphin is your intelligence. Use it. Your partner coming in is going to be very intelligent. They going to have it together. And I can tell that by the dolphin heart. You have it together. You're intelligent. So use your intelligence. Use your keen sense, your intuition. Use that. Okay? Let me see. And then you have your wealth. And so for your wealth, and I'm going to get back to the dragonfly in a minute. For your wealth, you have a fancy hanger, right? So you're going to have material wealth. You're going to be known. You have the white rabbit that leads you through the labyrinth, but you come out victorious. You're going to be known. And some of you are going to be known for music because you got the treble clef. Some of you are going to be known for music. You got the cat. You got 2 cats. But one is playful with a ball of yarn. So as you come into your own, as you come into your wealth, be playful, be mindful. But then you have one that is poised, graceful. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. I don't need to tell you. And then you have another key that's more fancy than the church key. So this is like a vault key or a safe key, but like those old style, right? So you're going to build generational wealth, and you're going to build money for your family. Here's the dragonfly. And the dragonfly is a very mystical creature. I don't remember everything that it says about the dragonfly because I used to look it up. But if you pay attention to how a dragonfly flies, they're curious. Their wings reflect beautifully the iridescent light of the sun and gives off a beautiful luminescence of wonder, of mystery, but of purpose, of someone that you can't help but look at and notice and raise up with, right? Or raise up to. And that's what this dragonfly is. It's a very ornamented dragonfly as well. It's symbolizing, is you rising and showing your beauty, illuminating the world, showcasing. You also have the starfish. And the starfish, when you cut one part of the starfish off, it grows back. That means you're resilient. Keep going. Brave, right? You're resilient. Same thing with the octopus, because you have octopus here. You cut off a piece, it will grow back. But you know how to protect yourself and camouflage yourself. And you know when it's time to come out, but you can regenerate. Each time you get knocked down, you can get back up. Each time someone doesn't believe in you or makes you feel a particular way, you can get back up. You are a magical, holy creature. Okay? And you are very blessed. You got a lot here for you and coming to you despite who has tried to take it. Always remember, she believed she could, so she did. That is your message. He believed he could, so he did. They believed they could, so they did. Period. You want it, you manifest it. And you always walk in the love of Namaste. The God in me honors the God in you. You always walk in that compassionate love state. And that will bring to you, which is what your enemies don't understand. That love and that compassion will bring to you your blessings and what's owed to you. That's the reason why they don't get it. Because they didn't act in that manner. They acted with greed and all these other lust and all these other things. They didn't move in love. You moved in love the moment you decided to love yourself by walking away. And this is what you're getting because you walked away. This is your prize. This was meant to happen to you so you could walk away, so you could gain. And you had to walk away so they wouldn't gain what was yours, because you were the key. And that's what they missed. You have always been the key. You got two keys here. You've always been the key. They didn't want to believe it. That's their fucking fault for being ignorant. You've always been the key. You're the center of it. They wanted to just take the energy and discard you without understanding they can't do that. They need you in order to have it. But if they come around, they're not going to get it if you accept them. So that's a no. So any group, code, or whatever the hell it is that was coming after you, you better not accept it, because you're not going to get it. So no matter what, even if they come in and they're, oh, I can come back to you now, I meant to choose. No, babe, you won't get, because you're not meant to be with that person. You're not meant to be with that group. You're not meant to be with those people. So if you're not meant to be with those people, they can't reap the benefits off of you, because you're not going to receive the blessing, because Spirit said no. So it don't matter. So it doesn't matter. You don't need to be with them. You'll lose. And then they don't get. Then they're looking at you. And everyone loses even more. No. No, we're not sitting in karmic energy. We're not doing that. So I hope this helps, my love. Understand that walking your authentic path is your path to being you, beautiful you. And your strength is beautiful. You don't let anyone tell you that. You don't let anyone tell you you got to fit in, you got to look like this, you got to be this size. Look at this whole thing with this Ozempic thing and trying to make everybody lose weight. I know it's a ploy. I know that's a ploy. We can do it. Don't need that. It just takes longer. There's always a quick fix they're trying to give you. No. Real change takes time. The turtle. Real change takes time. If a baby sea turtle can make its way to the ocean with all that work, then a two-legged creature can get its ass up and do the fucking work. If a snail can move as slow as it can to get to where it's going, despite the dangers of everything around it, then a two-legged human can get their ass up and do the fucking work. Or however you are, okay? Do the work. Get the reward when you do the work. We ain't giving you shit. So I hope this helps. I hope this gives you some more insight. Know you are blessed. Know it's coming to you. They just keep fucking around and getting in your energy. But understand that as soon as they get in your energy, they're getting kicked right the fuck out. They can't touch you. I want you to know in here, they cannot touch you. And if you keep telling yourself they cannot touch you, they can't touch you, because you are love. And they don't fucking use love. And you can't misuse love. So they can't touch you. All right, my love. I love you. Namaste.